Hello. We have an exciting night tonight. I think this is another member's request. We're doing Asuka, a professional wrestler, and I have a lot of stuff in front of me, and we're going to the look we're going for is Asuka, and that's what her grandbaby had requested that I do, and so that's what we're going to do. Hey Janet, and we are going to use the clown white. We do have some glitters that we're going to put on somewhere. So I do believe I have everything in front of me that I'm going to use, and so we'll see. So I'm going to do the intro for a replay crew. Hey Janessa, of course you are, because we are a multitasking bunch. I appreciate you, Janessa. Let me wipe my lens again really quick. I always clean it right before, but then it still looks like it needs to be cleaned again. Hello again and welcome. My name is Dion. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. Why do I call it that? Crazy concept. Just be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how. Oh man, you should be. I dropped my sponge and of course it rolled. I always wet it and never use it. Being your authentic self, excuse me for smacking, is very freeing. The troll part of the crazy troll nation is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, a certain tool, or a certain technique, because that's what they're telling you you have to do in whatever video that you're watching. I'm here to tell you, use whatever you want to, however you want to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here at the Crazy Troll Nation, we believe in self-acceptance. Hey, Julie. Self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features. Embracing your natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. Us trolls are amazing. And so when I was stalling, I was looking at the picture, deciding if I still wanted to put on eye cream. But then I decided to, because it's nice to just still have some additional moisture under there. So the picture is going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for it. I don't think I'm going to need that brush. We're going to do the white paint first. She has white everywhere on her face. And you can see a bare ear over here. So she has the white all over her face. Thick black eyeliner, upper and lower, and on inner rims, which we cannot do black. So I'm going to put this next one on my inner rims. We are going to use MAC's Paint Pot in Black Mirror. And one eye, her brows are thick and it's black. This one eye does have color on it, and then it looks like it's it might be Vaseline on top of it, but I doubt it because that creases horribly. And because she does these looks before she wrestles, I don't think it's Vaseline. So we might just tap glitter on it, but I'll put mixing medium in it so that it'll not be a loose glitter. And I also have those glitter pens. Maybe we'll use one of those, but because they're wet, they may crease as well. And then she has designs on the face, little dot on the nose. Hey KK Superstar. Black lip, and she does have color over top of the lip, and she has the designs coming here and down here, and so it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So hey Alexandra, so we're doing an Asuka look, one in particular that SkinnyQueen's grandbaby chose. And when I saw it, I'm like, ooh, that's going to be fun. And also we'll do Hey, Grace. Oh, okay. Be careful. No texting and driving. Why don't you use the paint pot as the black? We are for the eyes. Yeah. For the liner for the eyes, we are using the black paint pot. Why don't you just use it? Yeah, I am. For the liner, but for shadow base, I'm not. Um, but so that's what we're going to do. Or maybe you meant for the lip. I have never tried the paint pots for the lips, and I think I never thought to because I have black lipstick. So, but we may put this over the lip because it does have some sheen over the lip. So yeah, so we're going to spray the face with Mayron Barrier Spray. This is the one I gotta hold my breath for. I mean, when there's black in the inner rim. I am very apprehensive to try that because every black eyeliner I've tried on my inner rims have irritated my eyes. And so I just wrote it off like, okay, just no black at all, any brand, because all the different brands I've tried, they've all irritated my eyes. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm just not going to chance it, even though it's a shadow base. I'm not going to chance that. And I know people do it, but no. Yeah, so no. Every black liner I've ever tried, whatever brand, if it was black, it irritated my eyes. Okay, I'm going to hold my breath. This stuff, y'all, if y'all have dry skin, I mean, excuse me, if you have oily skin, this will lock it down if the paint pot doesn't irritate. Yeah, and I'm not going to chance it to see because it might not, but I'm just over, trying stuff and it just irritating, especially my eyes. Like if my face break out or whatever, okay, that's one thing. But when something goes wrong with my eyes, I'm just like, that like ruins like my whole day or evening or whatever it is, because you can't do anything but just wait for it to stop burning and itching and swelling and all of that. And I'm just I'd rather have hives for a whole week than have my eyes irritated. And I had the longest I've had hives, excuse me for smacking, was about 4.5 months straight. It was horrible. But I'd rather do that again than have my eyes irritated for days at a time. So this is the NYX Vivid Rich, and this one is called Smoking Topaz. Ooh, it's made in Germany. Yeah, so yeah, my skin is fickle and my eyes are even a little more fickle. I remember years back I was excited for the Urban Decay eyeliners because they have all the colors. I bought some, irritated. I was like, fuck. So that's why I use the ones that I use. The Sephora ones work for me. NYX, the retractable eyeliner and the Vivid Rich. Those are two different names. I don't know if the formula is the same or not. And MAC I use. Any other eyeliner? I even tried ColourPop once. ColourPop irritated my eyes. I was mad too because I was so sure they were going to work that I bought 3 of them, 3 different colors. So I think I gave them away to somebody. Cause I had got them on sale, so it wouldn't even worth the gas to go back, even though I ended up spending money on gas to take it to the post office to mail it to somebody. So go figure that. But yeah, I had to look her up too. Well, actually, I did not have to look her up because SkinnyQueen had posted pictures, which is what I asked people to do. So we have this one, or maybe we'll just finish, my neck. Maybe we'll finish using up this one instead of opening this one. I did put the glitter in here. This is, because this has a sifter. And of course, it's way too big, but I don't care. Because I'm like, how they want to send you loose glitter and not be in a container with a sifter? This one is silver, and this one, it takes up hardly no space. And this one is white, and these are from Mayron as well. And I do have their gem powder, and this shade is that, whatever that shade is. Gold, I think it is. They just had a sale recently in Graftopian. This is a multicolor one. Maybe we'll use this one. This is a glitter, and this has a sifter. Yeah, we're going to use that one, I think. Okay, do you use any Mayron products? So we're going to put these other ones back in those big jars. So we're going to use the Graftopian one. You know what? No, we're going to use... No, we'll use... excuse me for being indecisive. Excuse me for hiccuping. I'm going to use the Mayron one. Alright, two things about me that I usually put... I always use retractable because when I sharpen a pencil, it just never works the same, and pieces of it would flake off into my eyes, or it would like scratch the skin. And so, and I'm sure that's a me thing, because a lot of people use the regular eyeliner pencils that you sharpen for their inner realms, but for me it just didn't work. And I'm sure it's user error, but yeah, when I sharpened them, they were just never as smooth. And so, yeah, I just use retractables. All right, so we sprayed the face. I'm going to put this on. We're going to scoop some onto a palette. And it says to pat with a sponge. And so we have one that's wet here, and we have one that's dry. It says pat with a puff. Or your fingers. Y'all know we ain't doing fingers. But we're going to scoop some out onto this palette. And I had on this horrible movie earlier because I had seen it before, and I knew I wouldn't feel like I was missing anything because I was doing work on my laptop. Midsummer. That's not that show. I always want to say Midsummer Night's Dream, but it's not. It's just called Midsummer. That was a weird-ass movie. Let me know if y'all saw that. That shit was weird. And I still don't really... I understand it, but it's still just like... What? Her eyeshadow and the shadow on her face is like a blue. For some reason, I thought to use this one. This is Bloom, Bronze, Retro Glam, and Yucca. Those are the shades that's in here. And so I don't know what we're going to do. So we might not even do the blue for the lid. We might just use, this is a pretty shade. That's a dark shade. And then it has lines coming up, but you'll see. So we'll do that. Should I do my brows first? So I'm wondering now, like, what, if this is paint that's on her lid. Let's do the brows first. We are going to use Paint Pot for that as well, because it's just like a thick thing going on there. So we're going to take this brush, MAC Paint Pot. I feel like I'm kind of out of it. Oh, yes, I had that on while I was, let me toggle. While I was working on my computer. I got a lot of work done today. And then... I took a nap at about 7 o'clock. And 6:30, and my alarm went off. At 7:30. And that's why my voice is still froggy. So this is going to be the brows. Where they getting along? Hell no. I'm not getting along today. Do I care though? I'm excited for the face part and to be trying a new product. Is it raining outside? She does have bangs, and so one eye, her hair is coming like across here, but I don't have that option. At one point, I did think to just get some cheap wigs off of Amazon. But then looking at the reviews, I'm just like, oh, never mind. They're like, oh, this would be good for one-time use. And those were like $20-something. I'm like, oh, hell no. I ain't buying all them wigs. I have thought that after that Gem and a Hologram look collab with Jadessa, yo, that wig was funny. So this is how we're going to leave our brows, I say, as I go back in. Michelle did watch the live. She said she really did like the look, so I was glad that she did. But y'all do know that that is important to me. Whoever requests the look likes it. Looking at the brows. They're just like, no, we're going to do what we want to do, which is what I did. So let's get with this paint. So for those who don't know, and for Replay Crew, one of the membership perks is they get to make a request. So if you would like to see me do a specific look, I just had the spatula, here it is. If you want to see me do a specific look or a specific concept, that's the way to do that, is to join. And there are other perks. If you click join, it'll show you what the perks are. It will not automatically join you. $2.99 a month, and you can cancel at any time. And so we're going to take this into the spatula. Ooh, creamy. Nice. I have some exciting stuff coming up. But I just need to time it to where I will have everything I need to have. I don't have a live scheduled for Monday, so I'm like, what am I going to do on Monday? I meant to bring a paper towel over here, and I did not. And so I'll think of something to put in for Monday. Tuesday is Janet's look. Wednesday is a 1970s look, but we don't have anything for Monday. And I don't have any videos scheduled either. So, like, there is nothing. So let's try with the white at first. I mean, not white, with the, what are you saying? Try it with the wet sponge first. And this is the Clown White Light. It's not as opaque as just the Clown White. And I figured I would try this one because I have those white paints from Mayron. Y'all got a lot of Mayron stuff. We're going to use something else to get closer to my brow. Excuse me. It's a little bit windy outside because it sounds like somebody's walking upstairs and nobody lives up there. It's the attic space. Janet, do you use retractables or you use the regular pencils that you have to sharpen, like for your inner rooms? Y'all know I do not want to use my fingers. This is pretty cool. And it says if you pat it, it won't leave streaks, but it is looking patchy. Maybe I will go over it again with the dry sponge. You usually try to put it. Hey, Tanya. So this is the one I was asking if I should try it the other day, and we did not. But y'all have some fun stuff coming up. And I think I have a reason now to actually use Ronnie. I have not used, I think I've only used Ronnie like twice. And I'm like, why did I pay that money for that thing? I mean, I did get on sale though, but I'm just like, girl. Maybe our website be drawing me in, especially when they have sales. Hey, Charlene, how are you tonight? We're doing that Ashka look. It was a member request from SkinnyQueen who hasn't popped in yet. Man. And y'all know she always be here. Hi, it's me. Yeah, this is like super easy. But of course, a lot of things I do lately, I've been feeling like they're easy, but they're just time consuming and tedious. But and so we're just working off of on here. So we're just patting this in with a wet sponge. I finally used this wet sponge that I keep wetting and not using. We're going to take a dry one and then go over it again and see if that makes a difference, because it is looking patchy. And I'm sure I could use a brush to get right up to my brows. I'm digging it. And we're going to use the Mayron powder to set it. Charlene, I don't know if you were here. There was another Michelle that came in, and I had said, you're the fifth Michelle that comes in here. And I was just cracking up, like, oh my gosh, because we have Michelle A. Davison, we have you, there's Michelle in makeup, and then there was somebody else that came in another time, Michelle something, and then another Michelle came in, and I'm like, your name does look familiar. I'm like, dang, yo, we got another Michelle. That was like, what brush am I going to use? We're going to take this brush. This is an old Sephora brush, if y'all remember, and of course it's angles, y'all know I like my angle brushes. If y'all remember the black handle ones with the silver ferrule, I was like, oh my gosh, like we have like 5 Michelles now. And I forget what her handle was. I know it was Michelle something. But I was like, dang. And it wasn't familiar to me at all. So I'm like, you are our 5th Michelle. This is already creasing under here. That is okay. Get near the brows. Y'all know I love my angle brushes. I had this brush for a long time. All right, SkinnyQueen, come on now. And I would say, like, whatever time period it was, that was a popular name. But y'all are all different ages. You know what I mean? And so I'm just like, I guess it's just a popular name in general. I was cracking up though. I'm like, damn, another one? Okay, says Tanya, have a nectarine at the moment. Because you know we be wanting to know, because Tanya be snacking. I did eat some plantains earlier with some chicken salad that I made yesterday. Some Caribbean people say plantains and some say plantains. And so I guess it's just depending on, oh man, this white is making me look orange. Look at my, oh man, I just noticed that. Where else do we need to hit before I go in with the dry sponge so that it doesn't look patchy? Wow. Yeah, that light thing with certain colors, boy, kind of freaky. You know, I'm chatting with this guy, and he does text speech, so he uses like a lot of acronyms. And he said he's 50. So I'm just like, then why can you just use a whole sentence like we were taught when we were kids? That's a turn off for me. A while ago I had met a dude, and I had mentioned it to him. I said, can you like write whole sentences when you message me? And he said it was a habit because he had teenage daughters. And I'm like, okay, so that made sense. I don't know if this guy got kids or not, but that just really turns me off. And when it's like, okay, you were raised to write sentences. If you're over 30, you were raised to write sentences, I think. So I'm going to take the dry sponge. Like, you were raised to write sentences. So like, what's happening here? So either you're just really that busy, which in that case, okay, wait till you're not busy to send a message. Or if you're just lazy, then, you know, then that's just stop being lazy. And if you are lazy, like, that's not a good look either. You know what I mean? I was talking with a friend the other night about how hard it seems to find or be found by. That does look better with the dry sponge. To find someone within our age range that is self-sufficient, have their issues in order, because all of us have issues, but have them under control. Be emotionally mature, be good at communicating. It just seems so hard. It's like, where are they? Because it seems like at least half the people I meet or come across, they're trying to relive their high school days, and so they want to date like 20-something-year-olds. And I'm like, dude, you're 60. Like, make it sense. Because unless you got money, they not looking for you. I like how this looks. And I got the biggest tub. This thing is huge. This is 7 ounces. But what I figured is around Halloween, like, a lot of people wanted white and then designs on their face. And so I felt okay getting it because I'm like, it'll get used. And the PAO for a lot of the Mayron stuff is 30 months. So I'm like, this is going to be around for a good 2.5 years. All right, we're going to get ready to set this, and then once it's set, we can go in with the I didn't bring it over here with the Mayron water activated paints, but I do still have those Graftopian ones here. So this is what we got. Jenna says, anybody know how long ago? Anybody you knew long ago that you want to know how they're doing? I know. And I didn't stay in touch with a lot of people. No. The only 2 that I was in and out of touch with was both the ones whose mom died in like the last year or so. But other than that, I didn't keep in touch with people from, way back when I was growing up. And when I would go back to Camden, like, people would remember me, and I'm like, who are you? But then even talking to them for a few minutes, I could tell that they still had that same mindset. And so I was just like, nah, like, I still got some hood in me, but, that's not my day-to-day life. And even like the behaviors and stuff. So no, I didn't keep in touch. And it would just be happenstance that I would just, somebody be like, hey, D. And I'm like, who that person? You remember me? And I'm like, no. Such and such, such and such. And I'm like, oh, yeah, how you doing? And even in the military, like, I kept in touch with a few people. This is nice. But then that kind of wore off too. Especially when I left active duty, because then they would get shipped somewhere. They would, get sent out, and so then you lose touch. You send letters, they come back because they done went to a different post or overseas or something. Or 20s or 30s. I don't understand the question. Were you talking about 60-year-old men dating 20s and 30s? I lost the plot. I don't know where we are. All right, so we're going to close up this powder. We're going to set the face. You know what I do? And this is the light one. So just the regular one is more opaque than this. Like, I'm cool with this. I'm really cool with this. All right, so I set the face, and that was easy too. And I got white on my fingers. Mayron in my Fashion Fair container. I know what it is because why? Because hi, my name is Dion, and I'm a label hoe. So actually, we're going to put this on the palette too. Someone told me to use that bigger palette. I'm tapping it onto the palette. Yo, my eyelids looking orange is freaky. My spouse refound me on a Career Builder website and reached out via email. Oh, that's so cool. One of the jobs I had, yo, it kind of freaked me out. I'm like, what the fuck? One of the jobs I had, got a phone call, and the receptionist put it through, and he was like, da, 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 and I'm just like, who is this? And he was like, you don't remember me, such and such, such and such. And so then I'm like, oh yeah, how you been? So I was like, how'd you find me? Who do you think? Oh my goodness. I don't know. But we're not here for that. If you're here for the makeup, you can stay. If not, you can go. He was saying that he was an investigator or a police officer. He wasn't a police officer. I forget exactly what it was he said, but he said he looked me up and he found me. So whatever he was doing was outside of the confounds of his job, because when you have a job and you have access to people's data, you don't just be looking up, old friends from back in the day. And I hadn't seen him in like over 20 years. And so I was just like, how did you find me? He was like, oh, my job, such and such. And I'm just like, I'm like, I should report him. And then I'm like, why the hell you're looking for me with all this damn time? I need some more powder. Wish I could take it off my shirt and put it on my face. So that to me was just weird, because I knew he was breaking the rules of his job. And then he ain't really had nothing to say. So I'm really just like, what was the point? Just put some more powder on the palette. To press it in, then we're going to sweep off the extra. Yeah, so that was just kind of weird. Sounds very socially challenged. I'm like, that's not what, but I know somebody else who did that too. And they ended up getting married. But he didn't know her from before. He just seen her somewhere. And because of her job, she had a nameplate. And so he looked her up and called her. And I'm just like, yo. But they ended up getting married. And they've been married now over 10 years. They got a baby. Well, the baby's not a baby anymore. But I was like, I guess that's what they do. I'm going to put a little bit more powder on my palette. Yeah, so that was just strange. That was just strange to me. Like, you are not supposed to be like finding people. Maybe I should update my LinkedIn, Jen. This is Tanya. I think this is everywhere we need the powder to be, because it will crease. I've already noticed that. Did I get here, or does it even matter? So I guess I'm going to put white over this eyelid, because the one is white. All right, let me brush off this extra. I tilted the water thing. Y'all, it is heading toward my laptop. Microfiber cloth to the rescue. Damn. Hey, Grace, thank you for the makeup brush. Yo, me, I'm just clumsy. And this cloth is not even absorbing it. Oh, and I got papers, like sticky notes on here. They're all wet. I'm just cleaning. This microfiber cloth is not absorbing. So what am I going to do? I'm going to look in our makeup trash. paper towel. I do have cotton rounds over here somewhere. Y'all, this me with this damn water. I'm just trying to. That particular microfiber cloth doesn't absorb, but the one that I keep at my station, the larger one that I sit stuff on top of here does, but that particular one, this one, like these, don't. Jeez, Jiminy Crickets. So let's just wipe off the excess. Hopefully I won't be picking up any of the paint. This is wet. The water got on there. Look like I took a piece of the clown paint from there, but that's okay. We're gonna do the eye look over here, and she does have lines going up. All right, yeah, picked it up because that brush was wet from that water I spilled. Okay, I know you're looking at this brush, Tanya. This big old brush. Big old fluffy brush. Okay. Damn. So what next? What next? What next? What next? She just has like a little dot on the center of her nose. Do we want to just do that now? I'm gonna take this brush. Do I want to use a paint though? I'm gonna dip into this green. Do we want to do that? Just gonna go straight in. She just has like a circle on the center of her nose. It's a real cute one. If I just would have just kept it like this, that's what it looks like, because it's not spread out at all. I think SkinnyQueen will forgive me. Yeah, so we're going to keep that just like that. I say as I keep adding more color on it. Down the green nose. Yeah. Oh, boy. Damn, so is it white over this side too? Because I know that's going to crease. Damn it. So what we're going to do... Alright, we're going to scoop up some more. And we're just going to use the brush for this. Putting this on the end of the palette because we're going to have to go back in with some powder. Don't knock anything over. Again, let me take a different brush. I'm going to take this brush. Tilt my mirror. Come on now, get near the eyebrow. You can do it. You can do it. I got powder in my eyebrow so I can see it. I know I'm kind of quiet tonight, y'all. I was so productive today. Y'all, yesterday, I woke up, I woke up around 2 something, and I went back to sleep. There's a little bit of powder left on here, but I feel like I'm gonna need some more. And it was like 2 something. I woke up, I was texting back and forth with someone, and then I went back to sleep. When I woke up again, y'all, it was like 2 in the morning. I was like, what the hell? And I felt so rested. But then check this out, though. You know, I did some work. Well, I ate first because, of course, I was hungry. Yeah, so I got up. No, I woke up like 9:30. I woke up 2 something, went back to sleep, woke up around 9:30ish, and was texting somebody, went back to sleep, woke up around 9:30. Let me start all over because I don't know where I'm at in this story. I woke up around 2 something, was texting somebody, went back to sleep, woke up around 9:30, went right back to sleep, and when I woke up, it was like 2:30 in the morning. It's like, what the hell? What? And so I did some work, and then I started dozing off at like 2 in the morning. I'm just like, damn. So I was only up yesterday. What I was this morning, actually. So I was only up and functional for like 5 hours. Just like, what is going on? Excuse me. And it's not, my hormonal time. So I'm just like, what in the world is happening? Hey, everyone, back for a minute while things are in there. Oh, man. But that was nuts. I'm just like, I was knocked out. Yo, this water. Don't hit no buttons. I'm putting this on top of the cloth that's on top of my laptop. But it's heavy, so it might start pushing buttons. Where is the black paint pot? This one. Oh, it is moving something. Stop. Okay, let me put that somewhere else. It's pushing a button. Was it nice to have a bigger block of uninterrupted sleep, or did it play with your routine? It was nice having it in the sense that I felt well rested. But then today I woke up like way earlier than usual. I think it might have been like around noonish or around 1. And I felt okay, so I got up and I did get a lot of work done. And then like about 6:30, I started getting sleepy. And so then I took a nap and I slept for an hour, and now I'm here. And I have a feeling after I eat, I'm gonna be sleepy again. And I wonder if subconsciously, if my mind is, her eyeliner is thick. So we're not gonna use this little brush, because next week is Academy, and y'all, the hours are crazy. I'm gonna use this brush. This came with the kit. Yeah, the hours is freaking crazy. The day starts 7:30 in the morning, and y'all know I still be up sometimes at 7:30 in the morning. So I'm like, I gotta be down here for breakfast, because we eat as a group. And I'm just like, I'd rather still be sleeping. But I do like being there, though, because I know I like to teach. I know I like to help people. So that's part of my way of giving back to the community, is being on faculty for that. But that wrecks me, though. It really does. Because of the time. And it's long days. The day ends at like 10 o'clock at night. So I'm up from like 7:30 in the morning to 10 at night, and I am done. And I do sleep, but then I wake up more often because I'm usually awake at night. So that, it just completely wrecks me. Her liner is really thick. But this class is going to be a small one, so I'm kind of hoping that she'll let us have shorter days. Because when it's like 30-something people in a class, we go to like 10:30. Because you have like, there's different classes, different, panel workshops and all of that we do. But when you have more people, that's more questions, it's more, interaction. So when you have a small class, time go by faster because you don't have all of that. And so I'm hoping she'll just like we just do what we normally do, and then, we be done for that day. But I kind of get the feeling She don't like to do that. I don't know why. But, so we'll see. I gotta go get my snacks. Am I missing anybody? Nope. Okay. So, for the other eye, that is all up in the... that is all up in the crease. So I just want to put it there. Since it's there anyway. Because of the hooded lid transfer phenomenon. And you know what? This is going to crease too. Because I don't keep my eyes open long enough. Well, like this, long enough for it to dry. So what we're going to do, my boy Mario here, this black shadow right here. Y'all, this has a hole in it. I done pinned the black shadow. The Mario palette. And I am just being just all over the place. And you know what? I think I'm going to just do it on purpose. Smaller brush. Damn it. I didn't want that to... It's just that white powder. Damn it. I didn't want you to fall out, and we want to leave it. Because we do things like that. What brush? What brush? Oh, this brush. Y'all, just like, what's happening? And you know what? Since that's looking cray-cray, let's just add to it. I like dirt. This is road rash again. Y'all, that was so funny that time. I was just like, that was hilarious. I'm like, I got road rash on my face. And we're gonna leave this like this. I'm starting to sweat. Sweat. Okay, so the other eye. Prime it. Thank you all for being here. Do you like Mario's black more than carbon? I like them the same equally. It's just quicker and easier just to grab this one than to go through either, we'll look at both of my 15 pan BYOPs and see which one has carbon in it, or to take the, what else do I have? The Hi-Fi color palette that has carbon in it as well. This is just a habit for me, honestly, because this was the first palette that I used when I did my first troll play and I did shading, and I used this palette. And so in my mind, this is like my unofficial official troll play palette, because that was the first one I used. And I really do like that look too. That was one of my favorites too. I just wanted to play with shading, and I really like how it turned out. And every time I use it for something more than just tapping over a black, I think, I don't think he intended this palette to be used like this. I don't think that's what he intended. So we're going to go into groundwork. Yeah, so it's just a habit. Natasha has a nice, is that in the non-dramatic palette? She has a black in. The Xenon blacks aren't black, they're blue based. Even the one that's described as a black, it has a blue base. But yeah, I do like carbon. Somebody else has a really nice black. Excuse me. That I like. I can't think of who it is right now. Yeah, but me just picking up Mario's is just out of habit. Alright, so what's on her lid? It looks to be... She has it all over the lid. Do we want to take the same color that's on her nose? We want to try this shade. Let me try that one. Pat McGrath. Yes. Oh, and I do have that in Subversive. That is a nice black. I knew I had another one somewhere. This is creasing under here. I knew I had another one somewhere. Alright, so brush. We're going to take the Hourglass number 3 and we're going to go into this shade, which I don't know what it is because... Damn, this is a cream to powder formula. That ain't punchy enough. But then it is like some type of glitter or something on top of it. Yeah, I do have Subversive that has extreme black. That is a nice black too. I'm thinking it's gotta be a black in one of my other Natasha palettes. Where is SkinnyQueen, y'all? This is a cream to powder, so it is challenging trying to pick this up with this fluffy brush. But I'm really like digging in it to get it up. So that is going to be that. And actually, take a slimmer brush. I don't think, no, that one's too pointy. Too pointy. I'm going to take this brush. So if y'all want to see the pictures that she had posted, go to my page and click visit community, and somewhere on there are the Asuka looks. Hers is definitely punchier than this is looking. Black. She has a thin line on her upper lash line. So we all want to take that thin brush, put this on the upper lash line. Yo, this has a nice dip in it too. And can I see my eye? Lash line? And she does wing it. But it's on like a downward type slope. But we're going to do what we normally do. And we're going to take up some of this space up here, which would have been easy just to put that green over there. So we're going to leave that like that. And we're going to take the brush we used to do this side, to do under here. That under here. Does anyone remember the name of the MAC shadow that was a slack with red shimmer in it? I don't. I thought it was Black Tide. I just Googled it and it's another black with silver. Black with red shimmer. I don't know. I should have do that, right? Me being a literal person, like when I'm like half asleep or if I'm tired, it's even worse. Because I should have known that was black and not slack, but I really didn't. Yo, it's bad. It is bad. And when I'm awake, somebody could write gibberish, and I know exactly what they mean. It was a favorite, and I can't remember. Oh. Did you Google, did you try and Google matte black shadows? On this side, she does have lines under her eye. If I would have paid attention to that, I would have just did that like that over here. But this side, she does have two lines coming down. Which sometimes is challenging because of my wrinkles. Like I can't just come straight down because it just like pulls my eye down. We work it out. I'm excited to get to the face part. This one is longer than the other one, it's a little bit longer. My glorious wrinkles want to just start dancing and moving. It is so quiet here when my refrigerator isn't humming. I remember that guy's face I did, Janessa, and he asked specifically, he was like, did you have Ruby Woo? And I said, no, but I have other red lipsticks. He's like, I'll go get it, it's in my bag. And he got up and went to get it. I was like, shit. He wanted it. He was like, it's in my bag, I get it. I looked up, he was gone. And he came right back. He was like, here it is. Yo, when you have a favorite, Beauty Mark, I remember that name. Ooh, send me a picture, Janessa. That might be on my list once my notebook is over. But he was serious. He's like, I got them in my bag. I will get it. He took off. Came back. Here we go. I was like, okay, thank you. It looked good on him, too. Oh, man. That was funny. I'm like, I have other reds. He's like, I will get it. You want what you want. Okay. Ruby Woo is such a good shade. I didn't care for it for me. I think it was just the undertone of it. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do know that's one of like the fan faves for sure. She has a lot of lines. All right, let's see. I kind of want to put glitter on the lid, and then she has lines coming up here that look to be blue and green. But I kind of want to get the shininess on the lid first. I knew I should have brought over here. Damn it. That other thing for water. You know what I can do? You know what, y'all? I'm tripping. But this is the water I keep here for my lethal water activated paints, which I haven't used in a while. So I'm going to put a little bit in the cap. Actually, I'll just use the cap. If I drop that, this is what I tipped over. So we're just going to put just a little bit in this lid. So now I got 3 things of water open. And we're going to this is the first for me too. We're going to put glitter on a brush. It's discontinued. And we're going to put this in the water, or I'm going to just tap some in the water. Oh, that's pretty. But it is too much water in there. Damn it. I don't think that was a good idea. Because it's too wet. Damn it. And girl, you tripping. You got mixed and mediums over here. Oh, this is pretty. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tap it on the palette to get some of the water off. We're going to see, we'll start up here, see how this looks. Oh yeah, this is like super wet. Oh, that's pretty though. That was too much water. We're learning here. This is my first time doing this too. I don't think I'm going to put it on the lid because then it's definitely, I think, going to crease. And then I'll have to set it, but I don't. This is nice. It's so cute. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tip the glitter and shake it on top of the brush. This is pretty. I'm gonna do that again. Cause I want to put some on the lid, but I don't dare put just dry loose glitter on my lid. Cause I can just already imagine it going in my eye. I remember that shade. Beauty Mart. Right, we're going to take some powder, tap it on the palette, take that same brush and press that on the lid and into the crease. So hopefully it won't crease since it was wet. This is a night of firsts for me. And I'm stuck with 3 things of open water. I'm too messy for that. Put that in the kitchen. Now we're going to do some lines. So, I'm going to use Inglot actually. I'm going to use this color too because that'll tie it in, because this Inglot green, it's not, here, let's try that one first. Oh, there's a piece of water here that's soaked from where I tilted that water by accident. I think I might need take a different brush. I'm going to use this for that. This is Esom T05. I had ordered 4 more of these, and they sent these by mistake, and so when I messaged them, they said keep it, and they would send me these, and so no, it was 2 of them, and I tried it and I liked it for doing just like a straight line, and so I ordered 2 more because y'all know if I like a brush I get more. Yeah, so we're dipping in here, and it does come up over her brows. She has like a lot of lines coming up. It almost looks like it's smeared because they're closer together. But she also has different colors. I didn't know who she was, and so when SkinnyQueen made the request, I did look her up. And I'm like, oh, she's a wrestler. A pro wrestler at that. And there is another color that she has. Hey, Haywood. How you doing tonight? And we're also going to take this one. Just to mix it up a little bit. Take another one of those brushes. Since I got 4. This shade. It's kind of cute. We're doing an Asuka look. It was a member request. She's a professional wrestler. And this is her makeup that she wears. I mean, not exactly like this, of course, but And I do have a picture of her over here that I'm looking at. Why does this look like it want to be grass? This, I don't think this is it. I think I should have stopped like right here instead of curving it. But we done did it, so you know, this is what we got. I'm gonna move to the face. Do I want to do water activated or do I just want to do Inglot? And I don't have a black in Inglot because I have this one. So we're going to just use, I don't think we're going to use, what did I just do? You know what? I got two of these. This one I can tell I scooped it out. So that must be from my kit. Because I could see the scoop marks. Why is that over here? So let me put that there and use mine. And get with these lines. Do I want to? I think we're still going to use another one of those brushes. Or not. I think I'm going to take an angled one. This is kind of thick though. And that one is kind of thick too. Not really. This is thinner than the other one. So I'm looking at these two brushes. This one came with the kit is too thick, I think, for what I want to do. So we're going to take this one. And I'm going to start with the lines. Back to editing. Okay, Janessa. Okay. She does have two in her smile lines, but look at my smile lines, y'all. Why this one right here and this one way the hell over here? That is so fucking weird. Look at that. So even if I do them in my smile lines, they're going to be in different places. This one is right against my corner lip. This one is like way over there, y'all. But that's where we're going to start for this one. Because she is smiling. Actually, she looks like this. And so you do, and her smile lines either are in the same place or they made them look like they're in the same place. This brush is too thick for what I wanted to do. And then there's a color in between here. This brush is too thick for what I want. I think hers are a shorter amount of space. Maybe not. So they just like reverse D's on her face. And this one, I can only see the top of it. Then we're going to put a color inside. This is interesting. I was going to say, do I want a thinner brush, but since I already did this, let's keep with the same brush. And this side does have a line coming down. I feel like I've been quiet lately in my lives. I'll be focusing. So what are y'all up to besides watching me? trying to think of what to talk about. I did get a lot of work done today. And I even did a load of laundry. This stuff has been in my washing machine for like a week. And today I'm like, girl, just start the damn machine. So I washed it and put them in the dryer. I don't know what I was waiting for. I really don't. Oh, you know what? It was like a wavy line, not like this straight V all the way down. Oh shit. I messed up. Because it was here and then it's just a line. Damn it. Yeah, so it's a V. And then it's just kind of like something like that. I went triangle happy. This is interesting. I know they're not symmetrical. Neither is my face. Yo, what is happening? I want to kind of go ahead and put that black lip on now, but we will wait. So let's get these other lines over here. And actually, this brush is too thick for this. So what we're going to do, we're going to clean it up. I forgot. I'm going to my mom's tomorrow after work. Then you'll be back home on Sunday. Safe travels. I hope the TSA lines are in your favor, because some airports. Viva, you're pretty posted on Instagram, and y'all, it was insane. It was insane. The line was insane. Oh man. Because some of them, you know, a lot of them are quitting because they need money to pay bills and take care of their family, and not just go to work and you don't get paid. So a lot of them was like, I'm out. And I ain't even mad at them, because you do. You gotta pay your bills. And what's crazy about, you know, agencies shut down, or, you know, just regular shutdowns, all of them politicians, they still get their check. It's like, how about they all just don't get paid for like 2 months? That would solve a lot of problems. You know? This is an interesting look. Good way or bad way, I don't know. Stephanie something Houston was insane on Tuesday, but they said pre-check. Yeah, people were saying pre-check, they just zip right through. Other people was like, they waited like hours. One person said it was like 2.5 hours. And one, I forget what news channel it was, she was outside. The line was out the building. And y'all know how at larger airports, the TSA, it's like an amusement park. You come this way, you turn and go that way. You can turn and go this way, turn and go that way. So all of that was full. And the line was out the building, like outside, crossing the street where people, drop people off to drop them off or pick them up. The line was outside, over to like short-term parking. So they were just. I was like, that is fucking insane. That is insane. That was insane. I'm like, this is crazy. I think I would have just been like, I'll just eat the cost of the ticket. I'm going back home. Unless they were trying to go home. Excuse me. So we're going to alternate between the blue and the green inside. That was insane. We're going to use the same brushes we used to do this up here. And we're going to put this. I could use a thicker brush. Let's use a thicker brush. Take out 2 lethal brushes. I know I still got 2 of these lethal brushes. And I want to do that because it's already stained. Oh, my other lethal one is not. It's about to be. Alright, so we're going to... Actually, water activated would be easier, probably. I need to put some Dora line in here. Dora line. Yes, it's inspired by a picture. So we're just going to let it just drop. We didn't squeeze it. We didn't push down on the dropper. And all of her looks kind of have the same design. Some of them are just different colors, like different. If you look at the 3 that SkinnyQueen posted, the 3 of them, like inside of here, and the eye is a different color. But the one that she said her grandbaby picked, it looks like blue and purple inside the black. I need some more Dora line. And then it looks like it has glitter in it or on top of it, which we got glitter. Need to get some more Dora line. I'm going to push it this time. And what happened is it fell into the crack. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. So we are pushing it this time and it's still just dripping into the crack. Crack is whack. Alright. So mixing this. Actually, these 2 look to be a darker purple. Actually, these 2 look to be dark purple, and these 3 look to be dark purple, and then like a lighter purple. Let's put this one here. And this one actually does come all the way in. This is anime. She's a professional wrestler. So it's an actual... I don't know. I guess you can say this. Go on my community tab and look at the pictures. And then you tell me. To me, it doesn't look anime in the sense that it doesn't look like a cartoon. But then when people dress up in anime, they don't look like a cartoon. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure. This is pretty. This is a pretty color. When I look here, I see a gap right here. But when I look over here, I kind of don't. Yeah, that's where it was. And we're going to do these over here. Yeah, I had never heard of her until Skinny requested it. She said her grandbaby said, "Do you think Miss Dion would like this?" I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I hope she's doing okay. Oh shoot, I just hit over here. That is so cute. I think Miss Dion like this one. What we are going to put on the black lipstick. What do I want to do? The brush with the powder. Like a translucent powder, Smacking is going to cover up that green. Girl, you tripping. What are you thinking about? What am I thinking about? There is a little bit of pink. I mean, not pink. Yeah. But damn it, it's turning. Oh, you know what? This is the one I use for the damn green. It's turning it green. Y'all got so many brushes in front of me. Let's go into the white. Is that good enough? I'm going to pretend it is. So this is a fresh brush. I'm sitting here with my hand up like this. I don't know why. All right, let's get back to painting inside the lines. Okay. I'm going to paint inside of here. I'm thinking maybe we'll just do a creative look on Monday. Very fun. Love checking in on progress and seeing how it comes together while you're working. I imagine it's just like, oh, wow. Like, whoa. What happened? This is a fun look. And then we're going to take a darker shade. And then that'll kind of be it. And then the lip. I can't even tell if she has on mascara because her liner is so dark. Let me take a purple. And then, oh, the lip. And then we're going to put glitter on top of this inside part. The hell? Got an Inglot black one. The PAO for these are 9 months. And so it expired. That's how Inglot came back into my personal stash. Because the PAO is so short. We're going to take this purple. Oh. Where did I put that other? Here we go. This brush. I'm going to just go ahead and put some dory line in it now. Because it's going to need it. Going to need it. And I did push down the stopper twice. We'll see if we need more. I have an Inglot dory line, smacking. I have the Mayron one. I don't have one for Craftopia. It really is unnecessary. It's like I was curious. Like, okay, let me see how they compare. And when they be having sales, y'all Mayron be having some sales. Excuse me, they just had another skill. They just had another sale not too long ago. I did post it on my community tab. They got some pretty cool stuff. This is where it's going to get wonky because when I'm looking over here, it strains my eyes. Like trying to see back there. Rude Inglot. I know 9 months is not a long time at all. That's why I like Makeup Forever stuff and MAC stuff. Because 30 months, then I don't got to buy, repurchase in 6 months or 9 months. And Mayron is usually 30 months as well. And I did use them, but it wasn't enough to like use them up. Because I remember, like prior to all of that, I had decluttered my Inglots because I do prefer the MAC Fluid line. And I had all those water activated paints from Mayron. And then here they are again back in my stash, my personal stash. And even though they say, like, you know, use the oil line, you can revive it. And they do dry out super quick. But at some point, you still should get rid of it. If it's for other people. See, I'm having trouble seeing over here. Let me do this side. Give my eye a break over there. Yeah, so yeah, MAC and Makeup Forever, 30 months. Mayron, 30 months. Because I'm not. If I was super busy and I used up stuff, okay, then yeah, buy new stuff every year. And that's part of why I think Hourglass does what they do, because they know for a kit they're going to buy it every year. But I'm like, and that's why I didn't get those for my kit, because I'm just like, I'm not buying this every year. Now, if I was that busy, then yeah, I would. But I do more. I should say I have done more, because this winter I ain't do anything. I'm like, it's cold, I ain't going nowhere, I ain't trying to go nowhere. I did more face stuff like this versus just, oh, thank you, Janet, for the Lucky Clover. I did more stuff like this versus like regular makeup. And so that's been a learning experience too. Like, what am I really going to use the most? Like regular stuff or creative face painting type stuff? You know what I'm saying? Your no buy is coming to an end soon. Anything you're itching to buy? I'm going to buy some more of those Real Technique brushes. Because I only got 2 of these left. Because the one that was leaning that had the little thing, I threw that away. So I'm gonna order some more of these for sure, just to keep here. I have a bunch in my kit, but I don't want to take those out because then I might forget to put them in. Because I do love those for cream products and for the water activated stuff and the oil-based paints. And those are cheap. And then Ulta always has $3.50 off a $15 or more coupon. So that'll be my first purchase. I'm having trouble seeing back here. All right, let's come back over to this side. So thankfully, we only got one more to do. Man, I hope SkinnyQueen is okay. Because she always comes, even if she's late, like she always comes. And when I'm used to certain people, and then they're not here, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they're okay. Just like when Haywood was missing for like a week. I'm like, where my boo thing at? She okay? Somebody do a wellness check. So this is that. Glitter. Trying to figure out the brush I want to use. Hey, Justin, thank you. This is supposed to be a look that Asuka does, the professional wrestler. We're going to use this flimsy-ass brush. It says it's a shader brush. How do you shade with this? Like, this is... I was going to... It wasn't worth sending back. They were... Purchased it from Instagram. They were like 50% off. And so I purchased 2 because I'm like, oh, I like it. Y'all know I love my angle brushes. Y'all, these things are so friggin' flimsy. But then I found that I love it for putting color on my lower lash line. So we're going to use this with the glitter, or maybe I shouldn't since it is so flimsy, because then it's just going to fall. Damn it. Okay, not that brush. We need something with a little bit of structure. Do I want to try it? Let's just try it. Because I don't want to use a good brush. Alright, so that same glitter. Damn it. I got all these brushes in front of me. Did I use this brush? We didn't use this brush because we didn't do foundation. Excuse me for smacking. Did we use this brush? We didn't use this one either. We had to have. No, we didn't. The one we used is over there. I did find the thing that I was like, where is it? That I put used brushes in. But we're going to wash them anyway because they've been sitting here. All right, so we're going to put some more. I got a lot of brushes in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This makes 15. And you're like, girl, you ain't even do that much. I know. Make it make sense. So we're going to tap some of this. Do I want to use the Graftopian? I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to use, oh shit. Not paying attention. I picked this up to put it on here. This is what had the water in it. This is the lid. So now I got like wet glitter. Y'all, I'm telling you. And I am telling you, I'm so clumsy. I'm the clumsiest person I've ever known. Shoot. I was gonna say, did we use this? Yeah, we did. Alright, so let's go back in here for one of these glitters. Oh, I left one out. Y'all, I'm telling you, when I first wake up, it takes me about 2 hours to get oriented. Like, seriously. My second husband ain't believe me. And then, like, a year into the marriage, he was like, you know what? You were really serious. Like, you wake up. Because I would be on autopilot. I would get up, fix some breakfast, and then I would go back to sleep. And I had told him, don't have any conversations with me because I'm not going to remember anything you say. Yeah, it was... I'm going to take this liquid glitter and put that in here. Yeah, I'm like, don't say nothing to me. Don't talk to me. I'll just be on autopilot. Go right back to sleep. That don't really look like much. Does she have... It's not any glitter on over here. It is over here, but we did put some there. And he was telling somebody, he was like, yeah, when we first got married, she told me you don't talk to her when she first wake up. Because even if it looked like she is up and she's doing things, he's like, she doesn't remember anything. Like, she's on autopilot. Yeah, it took him like a year. And he was like, you weren't joking. I'm like, I know me. I know me. Like, don't even say nothing to me. Just get out of my way. Let me do what I'm doing. All right, so this, I do want to find smaller ones because this is way too big. But these were the smaller ones that I saw. So we're tapping, oh, that's a lot, glitter onto the palette. And what brush did I take out to use with that? This one. I'm going to tap this in, tap it off, and this is just going to go inside of there. This actually isn't that messy, and this is still a little bit tacky, but this isn't messy, and I'm sure because I'm tapping it off. When I used it before, I was like, oh no, honey. I was like, oh no. No, sir, ma'am, sir, non-binary, transgender. It is some falling on my shirt. My second cousin has another cheer competition next week. And it's here in Delaware, y'all, and I'm going to be away. So I did wash the shirt. I never went to pick up the black one. So I'm gonna wear that shirt 2 days in a row. The pink one. And I'll layer it over a black long sleeve shirt one day, and then the next day I'll layer it over a red long sleeve shirt. Cause I only still got the one shirt. And I'll take a picture and send it to my cousin. Like, I'm still representing. This is nice. I don't know what color this is supposed to be. White, it says. But it looks multicolored looking at it on the palette. Thinking if I can take a bigger brush, because this is going to take a while. No, not too long. Let me stop being impatient. I didn't want to put her picture as the thumbnail because I didn't know if that was copyright or whatever. How long does it take you to take it off? Maybe like 5 minutes, believe it or not. It's really quick. Like about 5 minutes. It's like cooking an elaborate dinner. It takes you a long time, and then you eat it 10 minutes and you're done. Yeah, about 5 minutes, if that long. But this is my first time using this clown white, so I don't know if that's gonna be different than other stuff. Water activated, that comes right off, because if you just put something wet on your face, or even just a makeup remover white, it just wipes right off because it's water activated. But this is my first time using the clown white paint, so I don't know. And I will say that Mayron setting powder, that stuff works. Makes your makeup transfer resistant, smudge resistant. If you sweat, you're not gonna look like you're sweating. Like, it just really locks everything down. So they say they say spray before, and if you want to, spray after. But then because of the setting powder, and because I'm not going anywhere, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, maybe I got some really good stuff. It's in clown white, waterproof. It doesn't say that it is, unless I missed it. Are you on the website, Kay? Does it say that? I do know it did say to set it. And so if it's waterproof, why would you have to set it? I mean, that's what my mind is thinking right now. Because I do remember it said to set it, which is why I set it. So I would think no. Because why would you need to set it if it was waterproof? Well, I guess, I don't know. Is that different than if it just moves around? Is waterproof different than that? I don't know. That's weird bar for years as highlighter and shadow base. Yeah. And I am satisfied with this color, even though this is the light one. I do like it. All right, put this down. Oh. Comes off my clothes really easily. Is that who you're saying you are, cowgirl? That you're a sleep paralysis demon? Is that who you are? Or what you are? Do I even want to do mascara? Because you're not going to see it. We're not going to do mascara. Do the black lip. We're going to line it, even though we're going to end up going over the line like we always do. I finally learned to not talk when I'm doing my lips. I'm going to use MAC's Caviar. This is MAC lip pencil. I do want more of MAC's pencils, but these are my other lip liners, which I seldom use. This is Lip Glazer from MAC, so is this one. Those are my newest addition. This I used a lot of, so that's why that's so little. These are Hung Vango, they're not going nowhere. So just these three. But I do want to get more, and this is a black. I wanted to try the new formula. Excuse me. But I keep saying I need to use some more of those up before I get, excuse me, More lip pencils. I've used Clown White before. It's pretty heavy duty, like most theatrical creams, but not necessarily waterproof, such an essence unless they make a specifically waterproof version of it. Yeah, because I don't remember it saying that. Thank you, Janessa. Oh, this smells so good. This is my favorite liquid lipstick formula. This is MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color. Hi, Megan. How are you today? Confused? Like, what the heck is she doing? One of my members requested I do an Asuka look. She's a pro wrestler. And so that's what we did. We're going to put this on just to see if it shows up. If not, we'll tap glitter on it maybe. I don't know. And this will be it. This will be it. You still didn't say, Kate, do you use Mayron products? And they have regular stuff too. They have blush palette, foundation palette, contour palette. So they do have some regular stuff. Everything is not theatrical. Yeah, we're gonna leave it just like that. I do want more color down here. What did we put there? Did we put the glitter down there? I think, yeah, we did, but it's not showing up much. I believe like Revtopian for theatrical stuff, but it's hard to find in Mayron or Ben. Yeah, that is true. It would help if they had their own websites like Mayron does. What is that? Camera Ready Cosmetics. And there's another website. I don't know if it's Backstage or something that they sell theatrical makeup, but I can't think of the names right offhand. Thank you, Julie. Yeah, if you look on if you go to my YouTube page and you click visit community, you'll see pictures that SkinnyQueen posted of Asuka, and the one in particular that her granddaughter wanted me to do. And so that's what this is. And so I'm looking at the picture over there. This is what we got right here. It's definitely an interesting look. And she does have hair. So one side here, her bangs are coming down. But you know, y'all, yeah. But this is an interesting look. This is interesting. So we used the loose glitter for the first time. Well, second time. We used the Clown White light for the first time. Yeah. Breathe down the wrong way. Oh, all right. So y'all, we are going to go. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I should have stopped this like right here. I shouldn't have did that on the angle. I shouldn't have curved it. But other than that, like I do like the look, and it does. I mean, if you use your imagination, it does look like the picture. So go to my community page and look at that picture. And then look at this again and let me know if I'm in the ballpark of Asuka. That's what I want y'all to do. And so that'll be it, y'all. That is it. We'll be back here Monday. I need to figure out what we're doing Monday. Because I do want to do 3 lives next week, because Thursday I'll be leaving. And which means I need to also do some videos to have stuff up there. Unless I just do a quick live while I'm there. I don't know. Do you ever do anything with Revlon lips, says Julie? Not in a very long time. Like back in the day, I remember using Revlon lipsticks. But now I'm just kind of stuck on the brands that I have. But it's been a while since I've used them. I don't even remember like what my opinion of them was, but I remember I had a few, which tells me, you know, I did like them enough to purchase them and purchase different colors. Janessa says she loves the Revlon bullet lipsticks, and I do not like bullet lipsticks. Give me a liquid any day. I got ghost ears. We're actually normal ears. My face is a ghost. She has a bunch of their classic vintage reds, such and stuff. So, y'all, we're going to go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the gifts. And we'll be back here next week. And I appreciate your time. So, as always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Tronation way. Thank you. And you will see me soon. Oh, my. Julie has 25 Revlon lipsticks and glosses. Ooh, that's a lot. Do I have it? I think I do have that many. I do. But not Revlon, no. All right, y'all. You'll see me next week. Bye. Everybody stay safe and stay warm.